What's up guys, welcome back to Hong Kong. We have been climbing this mountain today, what we call the peak here in Hong Kong. Really cool view. Guess what's better guys, I'm with Moritz Czubatinski.
Hi guys.
We're going to talk about trading today. We're going to do like a Q&A at the peak. So Moritz is going to answer your question and we'll see how that goes. So the first question people want to probably hear is how do you go from, let's say, knowing nothing about trading to being able to trade a little bit and profitable?
Alright, so I think the hardest part in the beginning is to find a system that works for you. Like in the beginning everyone is system hopping. To take the leap of faith on a certain system is kind of hard, so everyone tells you that you shouldn't be system hopping, but I think that in the beginning you should try as many approaches as possible. Just to know what is out there, try every market, try every strategy, every time frame. Just you can only try it for a week, for example, and then you will very quickly notice what makes sense for you or what clicks with you, and then you can decide in which direction you want to go. And of course, it also depends on the lifestyle you want to have. It has to be the strategy you trade has to align with the goals you have in life. And once that is done, you take the leap of faith and you use a trading journal and a trading plan, and you just keep tweaking that strategy until you get to at least break even. And once that happens, you know you're onto something. But that phase, being break even, that is the toughest part. That was the toughest part for me in trading ever. Like from going to break even to profitable took me a very long time, took me a lot of blood and sweat and tears, and I almost gave up because you are so close to the breakthrough, but you just can't seem to make it.
I think I've asked you this before, but how do you know that you're profitable? Because like some people have good month and bad month, good month, bad month. So how do you know like you're making money now and you can scale this up?
If you use a trading journal, for example, then after, let's say, I use batches of 50 trades. So the first sample size I want to have is around 200 trades, and after I have 200 trades, I assess that performance and I compare it to the batch of next 50 trades.
Okay.
So every 50 trades I look at the performance of those 50 trades compared to my overall performance, and then I can very quickly find out how far I deviate from the strategy from the performance of that strategy I'm trading. And if it's too far out, then I have to make adjustments, or I have to do a trading stop, find out what's going on. Knowing whether you are profitable or not is a process. I can't really describe it.
Yeah, but okay, so what I get from this is that you're not looking at a period of time, like a month or something. You're not saying,
no.
After this month I'm profitable. No, you're saying like 50 trade, this is an amount of trade.
Yeah. Exactly.
So you should be making money on this, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, makes sense. Interesting. The other problem I think people have is that they are profitable sometimes, or they are starting to get profitable, but then they want to know how to reach the next level, like how to trade full time.
Alright, so trading full-time is of course an entirely different beast than trading part-time, and especially if you want trading to be your only source of income, it's gonna be tough for sure. Like it was very clear to me from the beginning that I always wanted to have more than trading as a source of income, because when I was playing poker, I already realized that it can be really hard to ride out the variance if you rely on trading incomes as gambling, so to speak, income as the means to cover your cost of living. That is a really poor place to start, I think, as a trader.
And just to add to that I think a lot of people like know this, that they should have more than one stream of income. But a lot of people don't want to kind of admit it. They want to say, I trade full time, like I'm doing this full time, and I'm going to make full of money. But they don't want to admit that yes, multiple streams of income is going to be the help. It's going to make a big difference.
Yeah, exactly. Like I wouldn't want it any other way than that. And I know there are some traders which solely live on their trading income. great for them. I'm happy for them. They can do it. I couldn't do it. I don't want the pressure. I want my monthly bills to be paid, and then I can focus 100% on improving my edge as a trader. And then being a full-time trader is like, it can be very dull. I would say you need a peer group for sure. You need other traders you can talk to. Don't forget about your social life and your body health. Don't get too caught up in trading, in the results. That is very important. Like, if you base the quality of your life on the results of your trading, it can be a devilish circle. That can be really bad for your psyche and for your edge as well.
Do you have any mindset trick, like to get in the right mindset when you have a bad month or bad day, let's say?
For me, everything is based on my journal. Like, if I have a bad month, then I analyze like how did my trades, how did I execute my trades, and how did my strategy apply to the market. And if I executed my trade badly, then I know what to work on. So I don't need to feel bad about it. And if my strategy applied badly to the market, then I need to work on my market selection, or I need to adjust my strategy maybe, but that hasn't happened so far. So far, really, whenever I had a rough spot, it was always due to my execution of the strategy.
Okay, yeah, that's the thing people should consider maybe, and even like for myself, I'm saying it blindly. I think the bad month I have are probably because of something else than the fact that I'm losing my trade. Like, yeah. I don't know how to say it, but sort of, yeah. Like, you know.
I get you.
So next thing I want to discuss for sure, and that's a topic we've talked about a little bit before, is how do we get to being able to trade full time, like being able to be profitable, to being able to, let's say, live here, like you want to do probably like having these big houses or living on the peak, like because you want to buy something here. So how do you make this happen?
Well, there are so many career paths in trading. I think like most people, they get it wrong from the start. When they start out in trading, they want to turn $50 into $100 million or something ridiculous like that. And I think that's completely the wrong way to look at it. I mean, in days of negative interest rates, and where if you can outperform the S&P 500 by just a few percent, people will throw their money at you. And of course, that's a totally different challenge for you psychologically, and managing other people's money is a totally different game from trading your own money. But that's, in my opinion, how you get to the big scores.
Yeah. I think one of the things people see is that they hear managing money is stressful, and then they say, "Oh, okay, I don't want to manage money, forget it." But they forget that they are going to be able to adapt, right?
Yeah, exactly. And also, if you have a trust in your edge, and if you trust your trading plan, and you have a very discretionary system trader. So I have, of course, some discretionary elements to my strategy,
like the weather, yeah,
moon cycle. Yeah, but if you have a trust in your edge, then you scale up slowly, then it's very possible. Like you can start with 1, 2, 3 clients. And of course, you need to design the product very carefully to not arouse any false expectations. But if you do it correctly, and you should definitely get help from other people who have experience in that kind of field, then it is very possible to start managing other people's money, and that's when the real the big paydays come in. Of course, there's no limit to earning potential in trading. That's what is so appealing in trading to so many people, that there is really no limit to earning potential. And
I think sometimes people hear that and they say, well, I guess that means they can turn $50 to $10 million. But it's not the way we're saying it. It's that
exactly.
There's no limit to the money you can manage and to the people you can have with you.
Yes,
so yeah, it's really cool. Any other advice you have for people watching this right now?
Well, I think as always, the number one advice I can give to traders is keep it simple. Yeah? Stay analytical. Take the leap of faith on one strategy. Try to tweak it as much as you can, and then once it works, don't try to fix a running system. Okay, I see so many people, they take a good system and ruin it by trying to turn it into a perfect system, for example. One of my favorite quotes. And also, which really made a huge difference in my trading was knowing market environments. Most trading systems, they are unintentionally optimized for a different market environment, and people don't even know that. So they make a lot of money during trends and they get slaughtered, absolutely slaughtered during ranges, for example. So you need to know which trading environment your strategy is optimized for, and you need to know how to read that market environment. And that's when my trading really took off.
Nice. So Moritz, you've been working a lot these past couple of months, I guess, on Edgewonk. Tell us a bit what that is.
Big question. So I'm a huge fan of trading journals. I think every professional trader has one. I don't think I know that every professional trader has a trading journal. And Edgewonk is just that. It is basically the combination of my journal and my business partner's Rolf's trading journal. We put them together and we created a trading journal for every trader out there. It's fully customizable to adapt to your specific individual strategy. You can filter for so many different scenarios, like how much money are you making on a Monday morning on the euro dollar would be one scenario, for example. And then there are just so many leaks you can plug with Edgewonk if you look systematically for them. That is one thing you can do with Edgewonk. The other thing is, of course, that you get a statistical backbone for your strategy. So it builds confidence, and confidence is the number one thing you need in trading, especially if you go into a drawdown, which will happen sooner or later. And that's the other thing which Edgewonk can really help you with. Every month I have a rough spot. I look at my Edgewonk trading journal and I go through past trades. I look at my overall performance and I know I will be just fine. This is just a rough spot, negative variance, for example. The way we built it was, as I said, we just combined Rolf's and my trading journal like 2 years ago roughly, and we have been developing it ever since. We listened to our customers' feedback. Right now we added MetaTrader 4 support, for example. You can directly input your statement from MetaTrader 4.
Oh, nice stuff. Really cool.
NinjaTrader, Sierra Chart, and other huge trading platforms. So it's really the trading journal for everyone. And the good thing about it is that you don't need to spend time creating your own trading journal, because we put hundreds of hours into developing it, and it gives your trading a structure without you having to do anything. Only by using Edgewonk, your trading will automatically be more structured.
And I think one of the things I saw recently is how easy it is to kind of make your strategy better with it, right?
Yes.
Just look at everything you did in the past.
Yes, it is very easy to plug leaks with Edgewonk, and I would put my hand into the fire saying that if you utilize Edgewonk correctly, you would at least get to be a break-even trader after a few months.
Nice stuff. So what I want to do, guys, for you is that I want to do kind of a package you guys can really benefit from this. And we've been talking about Edgewonk a lot, but if you guys want to grab it, I think they can grab it on your website.
Yeah, it's www.edgewonk.com.
So what we're going to do is that if you guys want to have Edgewonk, I'm going to add 3 months of my academy with this. So you're going to get basically a package of Edgewonk plus 3 months of the Tradeciety Academy, all in one package, and simply go on tradeciety.com/journal for that. So if you go there, you'll be able to grab the package, and that's going to give you access to this. So I hope you guys can benefit from this, and I hope it's going to be useful for you. And I'm sure Moritz is going to do his best to help you out.
Definitely. We are always available. Our support is basically 24 hours, 7 days a week. We are always happy to help out our customers and new traders.
Nice. So link is going to be right below this video or above if you're on Facebook. And if people want to reach out to connect with you, can they do it?
Yeah, of course they can find me on Facebook itself. Just go to Facebook/Tradeciety or Facebook/Edgewonk, or go to Twitter/TradecietyMC, or simply shoot me an email to moritz@edgewonk.com.
Nice. So all the links are going to be below anyway for you guys. And I will keep exploring a little bit. We'll keep enjoying the view of Hong Kong. If you have any comment for Moritz, just comment below and let us know. Alright guys, so we finished the hike and video on the peak. Now we're back to eat something. We have a friend here.
Hi.
interesting what he's doing. He's working online also on doing some stuff with vegan.
Vegan, yeah.
So cool website, nice stuff. And again, Moritz was really busy trading, I guess.
Playing video games.
Oh, video games. Yeah, cool, awesome. So we get a nice view here. It's pretty crowded, but nice local spot. And we can go on the journey. I love going out when the sun's at that level. Really beautiful, guys. It's almost sunset. I think I'll be on time. It's actually my last day in Hong Kong today, and tomorrow I'm going to a new place, which is going to be pretty cool. Really different from Hong Kong though. It's going to be totally opposite, I think, but it's going to be interesting. So let's check this out. So guys, made it to the harbor. Really cool view at night. Pretty interesting. It's still sunset, so it's still not that dark, but pretty interesting still. So guys, that was the last day in Hong Kong today, and it's really cool to come back here and see everything that was happening here, all the things that changed, that didn't change, and also to meet great people, right? It's been really good to be able to meet other people as well, other traders, which was really awesome, and just hanging out with great people in short. I sincerely hope you guys were inspired by what Moritz shared today, this morning. In fact, was really interesting. And what I can tell you guys is that after this whole day of meeting great people, to good people, I've been really working hard this afternoon, really coming back to my screen, computer, and really working hard on different things, whether it's figuring out a few things that I want to do, or just doing some work, really some great work. So that was inspiring. And guys, the quality of the people you're going to spend time with is really going to determine how hard you're going to work and what things you're going to do in life, right? That's really going to be a big part of it. And I can just see it here right now with hanging out with traders, seeing different people, that it's really a big game changer, really a big difference. So that's really key. If this is your first video, guys, please let me know honestly what you think in the comment. Give it a like if you liked it, and feel free to share it with people around you. Feel free to share it with your friend, your family, or whoever you think is going to benefit from it. So I look forward to see you guys. Subscribe if you like the video, if you want to see my journey. I'm going to keep traveling again and again and again in the coming weeks, and I just changed my whole plan for the coming weeks, which is going to be really interesting. I'll share that with you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching today, guys, and enjoy the day. Make the most of it. Ciao.